on Luke 2. In the solitude of a starry night, while a shepherd sat as lonely as the hills, fiddle-faddling on a flute a while time away, some nimbus time rumbled through like a drum, issuing from the light of a big star. And the boy's ears thumped loud with blood and air in a sudden stellar silence that seized the whole scene, till he thought he heard droning voices out of the vestiary of that star. The huge star hummed and grew in its burn till they came, like manifold musical wasps buzzing the quicksilvered sky. With a peasant's fear, he put his whole face down in the dust, but his heart involuntarily climbed. Beautiful honor, they cried, to God at the top, they were saying, like a bee hums the word honey into the throat of a flower. Then a huge, six-winged one dropped down and pounded right above that boy. Burning wings thrashing the earth up all around him with blasts of air. The creature had 4 faces flashing like blue lightning and spoke out of monstrous lion jaws, its voice crackling like great trees breaking in the winds. And he said, "Don't be afraid, boy." Now the boy's flesh was fluttering upon his buttery bones, and his eyes were lapping up dirt, and he was fixed flat down on his face in the terror of that violent beating until it suddenly ceased, and some tender hand was in his hair. He was sobbing and shaking, and his nose ran blood into his mouth. But he felt eyes upon him, and they tenderly begged him until he peered up into the soft candlelight of a woman's face. And she said, "Be up now. Look up now, boy, for this big joy is for all men, and you too shall know it." And her voice was all motherhood and all lovers. She drew him up into arms that once held stars in place and helped the deer birth their babies. And he knew that he loved her more than his life. "We are the servants of earth and hearts," she said, "and the friends of those who journey so low that they can peer up underneath the curtain of the world. We are God's stagehands, and you God's actors on his stage," she said. "But tonight the playwright himself has come. Arise, he lies wrapped in rags and looks out upon this theater through his foggy infant eyes. Fear no more, but follow the music of this light into the beginning of your awakening from the sleep. You must too assume your place in the play." With that said, she became the music of the star, and her white beam shone down like a spotlight on the stable-like dressing room of the world.